Connect. Okay. Away. I am here. I'm hide the video पर. Friends, आज मैंने न्यूज़पेपर में पढ़ा था कि गुजरात समाचार में एक न्यूज़ था. इसकी वजह से मुझे लगा कि this is a subject which is a dicey subject. This is a very important subject in our life which affects some way, somehow, but we generally हम इसको इग्नोर करते हैं. तो मेरा ये मानना है कि ये एक रियल सब्जेक्ट है. ऐसा नहीं है कि सब्जेक्ट नहीं है. At the end of the day, I'll give you some clue how to handle it also. Okay? ये मेरा मानना है. ये इसको एक्सेप्ट करना नहीं करना वो आपकी मर्जी है. बट आप इसको सुनो, ऐसा मैं चाहता हूँ. बराबर है. ये एक स्लाइड है जो मैंने न्यूयॉर्क टाइम्स में वर्ल्ड कप 22 फीफा का वर्ल्ड कप था उसका जो फाइनल का एक दिन था अर्जेंटीना वर्सेस फ्रांस. इसके पहले ये आर्टिकल न्यूज़पेपर न्यूयॉर्क टाइम्स में पढ़ा था. उसमें से कुछ कुछ उनका पीडीएफ है उसका मैंने ये दिया है. तो देयर आर थ्री विचेस वर्किंग इन दिस which is equal to a person who is a woman knows a black magic. तो ये कहानी है. वो वो किरदार वो जो न्यूज़पेपर आज पाकिस्तान को मैच के बाद में बताया था ये इन्होंने एक दिन पहले न्यूज़पेपर में बताया था. हाउ दे हैव सपोर्टेड द अर्जेंटीना टू विन द गेम. Okay, that's how this is what I will talk about. Okay, but this I'm going to next slide. Okay, yeah, next slide. A second. Yeah, I am Nitin Pathak. All this PPT will be available on blog. You can ask about black magic or whatever may be. I may be answering, may not be answering if I know it, but if the subject find it good for general public, I would take a call that it goes to public also. Okay, so this is second mirror. Okay, and now I'm going to. This is my Guruji, my mentor, my God, my friend. I know him since more than 3 decades. His name is Pradeep Mukherjee. Now he can call himself as a God. Previously, he was mentor and friend of me. Now I'm calling him as a God, as a sir. His message from God is available in different forum, in podcast, blog. This talk is available on alaggod.com. Uses mantra and technology for the grace of God. I'm going to talk on 7th March on miracle strategy of success. हमारे लाइफ में सक्सेस के लिए हमको बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ती है. What I have talked on this subject is I have given you a methodology which is so easy. And once after methodology, I have given a push. I have given a blood and hound. जो कैसे ब्लड आपके शरीर में घूमता है इस तरह से आपके दिमाग में थॉट घूमेगा तो आपका ये जो जो लाइफ है एकदम सक्सेस मिलेगा. सक्सेस डजंट मीन लॉट ऑफ मनी, lot of fame, but you will have a lot of peace and tranquility. You will get it. That is what I'm going to share. And it's really worth spending time in the art of investment. I am a chartered accountant. I'm fan of investing money and making money. So this is also available on blog, blogspot.com. I am CA, I'm hiring CA finalist, inter, CMA, CA, MCOM, and just mail us bloggers. There are different PPT available on blog, which I'm not going to discuss. Okay. There are more than 50 presentation is available. 15, I will block it out. This now I've already covered that this talk was published on 17th December 22 of World Cup FIFA 22, the match between Argentina and France. The first match in which there was a match between France in Saudi Arabia, which has been played in Qatar. And Saudi Arabia lost the match. And at that time, Messi was like he was evil eye was on him. Because of his, he was not able to perform the way he should have performed. The pitches in Argentina can visualize that. Though Argentinian team is very good, they're able to win the World Cup. The evil forces are working on him, and they work on them, and they saved the match. So, which is the how they did it, how this is grow up, and this is not my story. It is published in New York Times, which is I'm going to. This article is also put it with PPD. आज गुजरात समाचार में जो न्यूज़पेपर आया, आज के न्यूज़पेपर में पाकिस्तान वाले बोलते हैं कि इंडिया के तांत्रिक ने उन पे कुछ जादू किया, इसकी वजह से मैच हारे। तो वो भी मैंने यहाँ लिया है। I am not into either whether it's somebody has done or not, but Indian, but at the end of the day, we Indian do not do like that. And as you can see the performance or the article which was published in New York Times, the Argentine people never did a black magic on France player. They did a black magic to remove the black energy which was there on their player. They tried to remove it. That worked on it. So whatever written in newspaper, I'm not into that. But I assure you, Indians are not into that game. Indian doesn't need that. India doesn't need this this match winning at the cost of playing using a black magic on them. This is what as an Indian I'm saying. But whole talk is what is black magic? Is it real? Is it happening? How it is happening? What are the methods? If somebody asks me more and more questions, I can deliberate on them and for years and years to come with different presentation. With this, ये आज का न्यूज़पेपर है. પરાજય પચાવી ન શકતા પાકિસ્તાન ટીવી ચેનલનો હારનું વિશ્લેષણ. ભારતે 22 તાંત્રિકોના કાળા જાદુની મદદથી 22 પાકિસ્તાનને પરાજય આપ્યો. આ જોઈને જ મને આ વિષય પર લખવાનું મન થયું છે. So thanks to the article by Gujarat Samachar, but I assure you no Indian believe this. मैं ये प्लेटफॉर्म से ये सब्जेक्ट में ये बात कर रहा हूँ, बट मैंने ये सब मेरा मानना है, ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है. मैंने कहीं कहीं से चेरी पिकअप किया है. एक एक न्यूयॉर्क टाइम्स से लिया है, एक गुजरात समाचार से लिया है, और some of the thoughts I have heard and written, and this is what I'm presenting before it. And I have googled so many things and presented before you. Like ब्लैक मैजिक के बारे में अगर जाओ तो काफी स्क्रिप्चर में भी ये लिखा है. अगर आप काफी मूवी देखोगे तो उसमें भी है. बट दो चीज मैं यहाँ उसको बारे में डिस्कस करूंगा. मैं एक नागिन सीरीज है, मैंने कभी देखी नहीं है, बट इज नागिन रियल? यस इट इज रियल. हम जिसको जो जो ब्लैक फोर्सेस है वो अपने आप को एकदम महान बता सकते हैं. दे लुक सो ब्यूटीफुल, सो स्मार्ट. वो अपने स्क्रिप्चर में नहीं आते थे कि वो घड़ा निकला और वो अमृत दे रहा था. तो वो रियल है. फिर अपने एक तलाश पिक्चर था जिसमें आमिर खान का लड़का, करीना कपूर एंड रानी मुखर्जी, ये 4 किरदार मेरे को याद है. बट इसमें एक डेडा था. डेडा मतलब डेडा में डेडा the son was telling his father that डेडा don't suffer, I left it, I left this heaven. So there are a body which we have it, we live it, and we if we are, अगर हमारा यहाँ से कोई अटैचमेंट रह जाता है हम भूत योनि में रहते हैं. तो ये भूत योनि की कहानी थी, which like he was able to have क्या बोलते हैं वो उसका एक रानी मुखर्जी की एक फ्रेंड थी. He was able to talk to his son through some writing, and that was that, and that story is gone on. Black magic was वो क्या बोलते हैं, करीना कपूर uh, could not, he died, but he was in the realm of the affairs because he suffered a lot. तो ये कहानी है. ये ब्लैक मैजिक से थोड़ी, ब्लैक मैजिक नहीं बोलते बट इसको ब्लैक मैजिक के साथ जोड़ सकते हैं कि ये कहानी इस तरह से. इसलिए तलाश की मैंने स्टोरी सुनाई. देयर आर एन नंबर ऑफ स्टोरीज, एन नंबर ऑफ, अगर आप उसमें भी जाओ कहाँ रामायण महाभारत में काफी चीजें ऐसी होती थी जो अपने बिलीव नहीं करते, बट है। तो ये ब्लैक मैजिक है या नहीं है, बट मैं जो बोलता हूँ वो आप सुनो, मानो, मानने की जरूरत नहीं है। देर आर डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ मैजिक, व्हाइट मैजिक एंड ब्लैक मैजिक। आई विल नॉट टॉक मच अबाउट दैट, बट देर आर व्हाइट मैजिक एंड ब्लैक मैजिक. Different name and methodology we have discussed, and this is the arena in which this talk is going to understand the methodology. Argentina lost to Saudi Arabia, which is of Argentina decided to support Lionel Messi. They worked on it, they worked it, and they supported it. Okay? And went on to win the Magic World Cup to penalty shootout. फ्रांस का केलिन मैपापे. मेरा प्रोनाउंसिएशन इंग्लिश में बहुत वीक है, तो थोड़ा तो ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट मत देना. एक मंगली मैट्रिक्स self-proclaimed is one of the 100 used magic to try to help Argentina's soccer player. Behind Argentina Magic World Cup, there's an army of witches which work for that. That is the main thing which we are referring. This started with the black magic. Somebody said in the channel in newspaper in Pakistan. He prompted me to write down, but we never do black magic, but it's like related. And it is here explained also why Indian black magicians do not do black magic, because it doesn't work that way. Okay? This is Megali Martinez knew something was off. वो जो मैगनी वो जो मैच देखा, he find that Lionel Messi is not able to work which he's supposed to do. He's scrambling. He's missing so many things. His energy is down. Somebody has made her down by evil eye. So she decided to work on removing the evil eye from Messi. And the whole, she started WhatsApp group, she started a Twitter group, and they made a whole group, which is I'm discussing over a period of time. And I have presented some photographs which have been published in newspaper. So she was a babysitter. She was a soft, self-proclaimed witch. She focused intensely on Messi, that she doesn't miss out her black energy वो लेती थी. How he was checking out कि whether उसके पर black energy है कि नहीं. वो एक पानी का बाउल लेती थी, उसमें ऑयल डालती थी. अगर ऑयल स्प्रेड हो गया तो इसका मतलब मेसी इज नॉट इन डेंजर ऑफ एविल. अगर वो एक जगह पे सफल डिस्पर्स नहीं होता है, इसका मतलब देयर इज अ कर्स ऑन मेसी. दिस इज व्हाट द स्टोरी इज. It came together like a magnet. I knew I would not be able to cure him alone. उसको लगा कि मैं अकेला ये सब हैंडल नहीं कर पाऊंगी. So she went to Twitter and called her fellow articles, fellow witches, by saying, "Evil eye healing sisters, Messi is affected. I need your help." She tweeted. Okay? 1,000 people shared her tweet, with many saying they too were witches, which is equal to a woman knowing black magic. Black magic doesn't mean that you curse others. Black magic means you know how to protect yourself and how to do some evil on others. So there is flip flop side. Okay? हमारे गुजराती में भुआ थतिंग रोज हमारे ત્યાં ભુવા પ્લસ ગામે ગામ. તો અમને તો ભુવા કોણ છે ખબર છે ને. ભુવા મેં મારા અમે ભુવા મારા મમ્મી પપ્પા મને નાનો હતો ત્યારે ભુવાને ત્યાં લઈ જતા હતા. મને ભુવા કોણ છે, ભૂત કોણ છે, ભુવા શું કરે છે, आई नो एवरीथिंग. मैं वो जमाने में कुछ थोड़ा समझता नहीं था, बट एज आई ग्रो, एज आई रीड, आई हर्ड एंड काफी पिक्चर देखता था, बट ये सब रियल है. 1,000 people said a tweet say we too are witches. We are ready to work to protect our golden boy, Lionel Messi. Okay. Then Argentina has never lost since that. ये ग्रुप बन गया. बाद में अर्जेंटीना कभी हारा ही. The bookkeepers have set their odds. जो bookies थे, they don't know how the witches work, how the group of witches work, and they were saying only one thing of the side of Sunday's match of World Cup, where until last minute it was equal, and there was Lionel Messi has done 2 goals, and Mbappe has made 3 goals, and on the final shootout, Argentina won. This is not a match between 22 players which is being played there, but which is in the Argentina. मैं यहाँ मेरी last line है, which is in the Argentina, have formed a group to give their society a magic boost ever since the first magician, first lord. ये एक स्लाइड है, लेफ्ट साइड में जो स्लाइड में स्क्रब और ये सब जलाया हुआ है, उसको ये एक खराब एनर्जी दूर करती है और अच्छी एनर्जी आती है. तो दिस इज स्क्रब ऑफ अ डिफरेंट नेचर. ये 2 स्लाइडें आगे पीछे है. ये नेक्स्ट स्लाइड है, एक हमारे यहाँ जो भगवान की मूर्ति है, जो हमारे यहाँ जो टेबल रखते हैं, हमारे यहाँ अगर हमारे यहाँ दिया जलाते हैं, उधर मंदिर में मेणबत्ती जलाते हैं, हमारे यहाँ जैसे स्क्रिप्चर्स के फोटे होते हैं, यहाँ अल्टार्स और ये सब होते हैं, ये मैंने दिखाया है. इस स्लाइड अगर आप देखो तो हम मानते हैं कि हम ही भुआ धतिंग और ये सब में वक्त यकीन रखते हैं, बट पूरा पूरा वर्ल्ड ऐसा ही. But that is not so. It's real. The only thing we need not suffer because of. That is the main thing which we miss it in the game. तो ये रियल स्टोरी है. ये तेजी से हम जैसे अगरबत्ती लेके घूमते हैं, the sage is being used for years and years to remove the energy, bad energy. हम कोई भी अच्छा काम करते हैं तो ये रिमूव करते हैं. इसी तरह से ये भी है. एक सेकेंड. बर्निंग ऑफ सेजेस. पर ये एक वुडू है. ये वुडू है. एक मैंने एक क्या बोलते हैं, इंस्टाग्राम से लिया है. एक वुडू एक मैडम है जो सामने वाले खिलाड़ी को हर्ट करती है. इसके पास वुडू है. उसको इसको ये जो एक डॉल जैसा होता है, ये यहाँ जो स्क्रीन में दिखता है डॉल है, इसको मैंने राउंड किया है. He hits that offended voodoo at the magic and the memos with the Super Bowl. जो सुपर बॉल गेम है, ये मैडम यहाँ बैठी है, उसको अपने सामने वाले खिलाड़ी को गिरा देती है. This is how he falls once he started playing that. And the other one, he fall, and it worked. And this is how the 5 slides are there. One, he's using voodoo. He hurt that man fall and gone. It works. तो अगर कोई बोलता है पाकिस्तान के खिलाड़ी ने इंडियन मैजिशियन ने किया तो कर सकते हैं, बट किया नहीं, वो बात अलग है. What is the burning purpose? What is the purpose of burning sage? It is an ancient technique which is being used by American tribes. They believe that burning sage would provide a protection from evil. Today it is commonly used to cleanse the past trauma. हमारे लाइफ में past trauma और bad experience है. It gives you a space, that little and comforting air. White sage and other smudge product, उसमें कोई मटेरियल आता है like burning sweet grass, palo santo. These are being used in to remove the bad energy. हमारे यहाँ अगरबत्ती बोलते हैं. अब वर्ल्ड कप में फिर से जाते हैं. In recent world, 100 if not thousands, a Argentine woman call themselves as brujas. Brujas means witches का एक group है. In the form of prayers. How they do it? They do prayers, ultras, candles, amulets. मैंने वो स्लाइड में amulets बताया था, ultras बताया था, burning sage बताई थी, to protect the nation's beloved soil in the quest to win the third World Cup and its first in 36 years. We think ourselves as an agent that from love. What Rocio Carbalmena 27 is, they say that we are a messenger of love. We are a messenger of care, protect, and show the happiness. He was a high school teacher in Messi's hometown, Rosario, who once a bay of leaf. एक लीफ होता है, उसमें ये लोग स्कोर भी लिखते हैं कि हमारा ये स्कोर होगा, and that score happens like a ceremony. And it has been used by many scriptures and pictures also. You say that once a bay of leaf inscribed with a or predicted score of a ceremony before the match starts. The players are competing in the field. The witches are taking care of them by removing evil energy of each of the player by playing a group of players. When they came to light, because of the shock they made for the first defense, the 47 million started working on Argentine player to support them. एम्यूलेट किसको बोलते हैं? एम्यूलेट जो हम धागा बोलते हैं, इसको यहाँ एम्यूलेट बोलते हैं. ये एक स्क्राइब्स है, जो एक तरह का एक वो है जिससे ये होता है. अल्टास, अल्टास इज हमारे घर पे जो पूजा का स्थल है, वो इंग्लिश में इसको अल्टास अल्ट्रास बोलते हैं. आफ्टर द मैच सेवरल विचेस स्टार्टेड a WhatsApp group to instruct other witches how to help the national team. They called an Argentinian team of witches called Burjas. They called themselves as the last Candola, nickname of a national team. I thought we are going to Antola was the 23 years, which was running a convenience shop. वो बोलती थी हम पहले 10 हो गए, but it has been within 2 days they have become 300 people. And once they started trading, in a very short time, 25,000 witches started working together, followers. And they made a group, they shared the workload, and they worked on different players in a different way. And we got, जब ये लोग black energy remove करते हैं, so they feel tired. They have to absorb a lot of negative energy of a player in exchange for good energy. They leave themselves exhausted. Sometimes they feel headache, dizziness, vomiting, muscle pains, spondylosis. We are absorbing all the vibes of a player, and it wears you down a lot because they are very good public. They are very public figure, so they have a lot of energy which is being thrown upon them by the people. So to divide the burden, the group leaders now split the witches into groups before every match, each focused on protecting certain player. While many of the witches said they are working to look after Mashi, and his others attempt to cast a spell on opposite player. Some of the witches were trying to spell on other player. When they tried it, once they tried it, they find it themselves a big, big mess of themselves. अभी जो हेडेक with dizziness, vomiting होता है, it converted into a huge inflict on their body. That was being informed by the few legendary of the witches. One virtual was like एक पेपर, जैसे वुडू मैंने अभी हमने वुडू दिखाया था, इस तरह से एक पेपर में उसका फोटो करते हैं, उसको जला देते हैं. Like you don't like some player, उसका नाम लिखते हो, उसका फोटो उसको जला देते हो. It hurts that person by way of a curse because of frozen paper. You can do it. It is like a curse. You curse them, curse reverse back with a lot of interest and penalty. And so never ever go into that game. But Brujinda group warned, ये जो group था, उन्होंने बोला कि तुम ये मत करो. France could backfire, particularly with for like 10 Mbappe. Mbappe was protected with the evil spirit also. He was being also supported by the evil spirit. Evil doesn't mean bad. I never say evil is bad. Good and bad. If you hurt somebody, whether you are a good person or a bad energy, you can hurt others. Then you are rewarded with the penalty point. We do not recommend praising France as they're supported by a black energy. Group announced on Twitter, we show very dark thing in the French team, especially with Mbappe. Please stop. The witches focus on welfare, presenting on variety of occult. Occult means old occult science है, like अगर काफी लोग एंशियंट में वेरी अकल्ट साइंस में बहुत आगे थे. इसमें वन ऑफ द वाज लाइक क्या बोलते हैं, ऑल्सो वाज वेरी मच. ये जो अकल्ट साइंस है वो हम सीख सकते हैं, और सम यू आर गेटिंग इट आउट ऑफ योर पास्ट लाइफ. अगर पास्ट लाइफ में आपको अकल सेंस होता है तो वो आपको जल्दी आ जाता है. But occult science has got some negative point also, which I am not going to discuss here. This this is new age technology and old age technology. Practices like black magic, white magic, Wicca. Wicca I've explained in the next slide. Ricky, you everybody knows tarot card, everybody knows astrology, healers, and evil spirit and other elements. I can discuss so many things, but I've curtailed here right now for only. Some of us say they were born with now. Now, when witches started gathering, what they're saying, some women said they're born with special ability, while others said they develop the skills by study. कभी कभी हम नहीं जानते, जब बच्चा छोटा है उसको म्यूजिक अच्छा आता है, उसको डांस अच्छा आता है, उसको पूरा राम की कहानी याद होती है, because of the past life they know well in advance, because most of the time these memories are locked, you don't remember, but sometimes it will come back with this thing. Several said they began practices witchcraft as a part of growing feminist movement in Argentina that began in 2018 to legalize the abortion. So they said that we have developed over a period of time. Now we're ready to support Messi. Wicca, uh, like Wicca was a modern religious form of witchcraft, which was written in Christian scripture also. This is a Jewish technology. They can help you to remove the magic. They can use to harm others also. There is a triple moon, pentagon, wish note, on god, inking. I'm not spiral, solar cross. I'm not going to discuss all of them in detail. Then I'm going back to Qatar. I think we all have magic inside. That is what Cabra Mana said. But the witches are far from the only originator trying to help their team. It's supernatural spirit. हम ये बोलते हैं हमको ही आता है, but सामने वाले को भी आता है. That's not that only Indians can do it. Anybody can do it. On the game day, many more Argentines have been practicing some sort of Kabla. हमारे यहाँ नहीं बोलते तू इधर ही बैठ, जैसे उठता है हमारी टीम का वो खिलाड़ी आउट हो जाता है. Even this superstitious work for many teams, like Sachin Tendulkar will go for a batting. He used right hand, right leg pass. Some of the players, when they get out, they don't uh, put out their pad वो रखते हैं. क्यों? They believe करते हैं कि मैं करूंगा तो मेरी टीम हार जाएगी. So there's a Kablas is very famous. There are different Kablas. Kablas is a superstition designed causing avoid bad luck to the team. Kablas often sticking to the exact same routine if the team is winning. हम जो जीतते हैं वही काम करते रहते. To see the watch in the same game, same place, same game, same channel, same clothes, same volume, everything we keep it same, just to see that it is work. तो ये जो हम मानते हैं कि हमको ही अकेले कोई हमारे इंडिया में ही लोग ऐसे हैं, ऐसे ही करते, बट इट्स नॉट सो, इट्स एवरीवेयर, इट्स रियल. द प्रैक्टिस इज so mainstream that millions of Argentinians now started practicing Kabbalah as a Jewish mystical tradition. I could have written so many on Kabbalah because I find so many materials in Kabbalah. Kabbalah can be on its own, a subject on its own. It's a magic subject. Kabbalah is especially pronounced this year after Argentina's loss in the opening match. ये दो एड्रिन कोरिया, मेसी का childhood coach. He is living in Rosario. Later on, become a national team coach. He himself said that he watched the first loss with his family in a living room. वो हम सब लोग घर में साथ में बैठ के मैच देखा. उसकी वाइफ ने बोला, उसकी वाइफ और डॉटर sent him to a small cabin in a backyard. अब बोले तुम उधर से ही मैच देखो. He's seen rest of the match in World Cup from the same cabin. ऐसा ही हुआ Cabral Mena, a witch from Rosario, said she and her mother watched Argentina's first victory in a bedroom. Okay? This bedroom is the only place where there is no air condition, absolutely suffering, very hot, but still they don't move and see the match from the same place called, क्या बोलते हैं इसको? Habla. हम हमारे इंडियंस में बहुत फेमस है। हम एक दूसरे को बहुत बोलते हैं, तू खड़ा मत हो, तो चाय पीने जाते हैं और हमारा खिलाड़ी आउट हो जाता है। So these are Kablas. Now I'm talking about N. Sigerius Dory, a owner of restaurant. मैसी से वो अपने मैसी की सिग्नेचर अपने वॉल पे लगाता था। State watches match in the kitchen with one, एक इनका जो पेट डॉग है, वो उसका नाम अमर है, वो देखिए कि वाइफ उसका अदर पेट डॉग है, उसका नाम डल्स है, वो बेडरूम से देखते हैं। दोनों दोनों का पेट डॉग डॉग भी चेंज नहीं करते हैं, जगह चेंज नहीं करते हैं। दिस इज कॉल्ड दिस। इफ अगर मैं ये लोग बोलते हैं, इफ दिस कम आउट एवरीबody विल नो दैट वी आर ऑल completely crazy, but they are. But do you know the players also practicing like this? अर्जेंटीना की टीम सोशल कप में साउथ अमेरिका में जीती थी। उस टाइम एलेंजेंड्रो गोमेज, लिएंड्रो पार्देस, रोडेलो डी पुलिस, तीन मिडफील्डर थे। वो मैच के 1 घंटे पहले पिच पे राउंड लगाते थे और रात के टाइम कैंडी खाते थे, च्यूइंग कैंडी, and they're walking around. This has become a part of that tradition. Every match they do like this. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? So now the question is, what will happen on Sunday? This is a question which was because I am reading an article which is published one day before. We do not want to give information as we have absolute last word. Say spada fora. But obviously, we have started working. Obviously, we checked with most of the means at our disposal. Esoteric means, for example, pendulum, tarot, all divination method, and it is that Arjita is going to be. एक मैडम थी 72 years के मैडम थी, she was very well reputed old professional fortune teller named ᴄᴏᴍᴇ। वो क्या बोलती है, मैं एक मैजिक स्टोन लेके who are pursuing to win called work, I would sit with that in a newspaper. On a Friday night, Mantiza करके एक मैडम थी, she would sit in a candlelight room with wearing a burro areas, a robe covered in tigers. टाइगर का जो कपड़ा पहना, वो टाइगर का जो एम्बलम है वो लगा के वो बैठेगी, कैंडल लाइट लगाएगी। इसके जो रूम अल्टास जो भगवान की रूम है, उसमें सैंडलवुड जलाएगी, जिसमें गणेश का फोटो है जो इंडियन आइडल है वो रखेगी, डियो जो मारोना का फोटो रखेगी, एंड शी विल स्टे इन दैट और सेम प्लेस टू सी दैट कैब्लोजरमेंट। Maintenance says that she had a series of methods to protect themselves, including the practice that involves swinging pendulum, wooden cylinder thing, above the player's jersey, then burning the cotton dowels, which I showed, and a milestone tincture. She said she follows the news for updates for players' ailment and then uses the pendulum to help to elevate them. Pendulum is the most powerful tool to know whether there is a curse on somebody or not. They go further. One of the lady, which is a psychic called, she said, she tweeted that this call will happen 4 minutes before it has happened. And who is going to make it is also tweeted her. She said she had also a psychic moment during a matches. During Argentina match against Australia on December 3rd, she said a vision. Argentina forward, Julian Alvarez, celebrating goal. She visualized it. She tweeted it at 5:13, and the goal has happened 4 minutes later. This is what is happening. Now, these are the wonderful photos which have been put before that. This is called Rocio Menna, a witch. She's a poet. She's the literature of a professor. She's staying in the same village as Messi staying called Rosario. You see the room, the way she's articulated, very perfect, very well dressed, and she's much literate, very powerful. You see the whole house, whole room, cool, calm, collected. This is tarot card. There are different type of tarot card which is being used to support the players in Qatar. This slide is like using throwing some scrub in a fire, which we are doing called havan. but this is called small havan for the national team, removing the bad energy. This is something very specific. This contains all the different voodoo technique. There's a black magic technique. During anime, Mayo Masoro perform rituals related such a burning and Mesrano, who is performing is the seed also poet. ये एक फोटो रखा है, उसके बाद दो कैंडल लाइट जलाई है, स्क्रब है, एंड शी प्रेज दैट हर प्रेज दैट. ये एक लीव भी रखते हैं, लीव को जला देते हैं to see, to curse others, but you can even inscribe that these are the result which is going to come on a leaf, on a spiritual leaf. The result can come in that favor also. ये अल्ट्रास जो एक रूम है, पारिसी के बेडरूम है, इसमें जो अपने भगवान की रूम है, इस तरह से उसके रूम है, उसने अपनी सजा के रखी है. ये एक मैडम है, शी इज एन एस्ट्रोलॉजर स्टेइंग इन रोसेरियो, and she is using a tool to see that her team wins. This is one more. Tarot set used by Violet Parisi, a witch in ᴘᴇʟᴄᴏᴍᴇ. Parsi is 24, one of the 100 witches across the country practicing magic to help their national team. You see, she is wearing the same jersey as Messi. Now I'm coming to a conclusion. There are black forces, there are white forces in the universe. This is my conclusion. Planet on Earth, अपना जो अर्थ है, उसका गॉड इज गाया. हमारा जो मल्टी यूनिवर्स है, इसका राजा है ज्योति निरंजन. ज्योति निरंजन इज द सम ऑफ ए सुप्रीम गॉड, अल्टीमेट गॉड. एंड ये जो एनर्जी, जो अच्छी गुड और बैड एनर्जी इज क्रिएटेड बाय ज्योति निरंजन. White energy and black energy are neither good or bad. The same is created with a purpose. Black energy would give you a lot of success, but supposed to pay the price in the latest price of the game. White energy does not give the success, and white energy does not give you success as black energy can give. There are सात लोग ऊपर है, सात लोग नीचे है. As this talk started in my mind with an article on India versus Pakistan, which I put it in this. It reminds me back of Qatar. This story is given. These are my personal view. Neither I'm right, neither I'm wrong. I've cherry-picked this thing. And what I covered right now, there is a possibility that you can curse the opposite player. Okay? What is black? You can better ways to give the energy to your team, remove the energy of your player, and there are n number of black magic strategy available to you. Black magic I deal like this. Like मैं अपना मेरा खुद का conclusion बोलता हूँ. Whether you believe or not, if I feel that I'm supported, I'm supposed to have a black energy. मैं उससे घबराता नहीं, मैं उसके ऊपर गुस्सा नहीं होता. I request them to go with a lot of compassion, a lot of honor and dignity at the end. So ये मेरा जो कहानी का मतलब था, ये कहानी का. I had been blessed with my Guruji, my God, alaggod.com. You listen to different cassettes, will work for you. The other one, upcoming event, Miracle Strategy of Success, which I'm going to talk on 7th March at 6:30. Art of Investment at 6:30 also. I am here Nitin Pathak, blogspot.com. There are many talks are available. We are having this. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Any question you can write email to me. With this, going to come to a last conclusion. Thank you very much. And just use my email address or WhatsApp me. I'm supposed to answer you whatever I know it. Thanks a lot for listening to me. Thank you.